Right, so today we're really diving deep. We're going all the way to Tanzania
Ah,
to
Tanzania.
learn about the Hadzabe. Now, you've probably heard about them, right? They're one of the
Fascinating people.
last, and I mean truly last,
Yeah.
hunter-gatherer tribes left on Earth.
Yeah.
And their lifestyle
It's
is just mind-blowing. Like, it really gives us a glimpse
yeah.
into a past, like way, way back,
Before technology,
before modern anything,
completely untouched.
untouched by all of that. I've got some excerpts here from an article called The Hadzabe Tribe, Life, Hunting, and Survival.
Yeah.
And
Sounds promising.
I'm really excited to
Yeah.
jump in and see what we can learn
Yeah.
about them.
They are just a remarkable culture. I mean, to think they've thrived
I know.
for millennia
Yeah.
in such a challenging environment.
Yeah.
That's the thing that always gets me.
I know.
And they have so many lessons to teach us, I think, about resilience and just, adapting.
Our adaptability.
In
And our relationship with nature.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the big one, right?
Yeah, that's huge.
So, okay, basic facts. They live in the Ayasi Valley in Tanzania,
Okay.
and there's only about 1,000 of them left,
Wow.
which is so few.
That's crazy.
But they're completely dependent on hunting and gathering, like
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's incredible, right? It's not just that they hunt and gather. They have this, encyclopedic knowledge of the environment.
Oh, yeah.
They can identify so many edible plants.
I can barely identify the plants in my backyard.
Exactly.
I'm like, is this a weed? Is this a flower? I don't even know.
I know, right? And they're tracking animals over huge distances.
Yeah.
They understand, I don't know, just every little nuance of the ecosystem.
How do they
It's
even...
amazing.
How do they maintain all that knowledge, though,
Right.
when they're nomads?
Yeah.
They're constantly moving.
Well, that's the key. That nomadic lifestyle it's not just about survival.
Okay.
It's built into their entire social structure. So they move every few weeks, every few months. Kind of depends.
Oh, interesting.
Keeps them from, using up all the resources in one place.
So it's actually sustainable.
Form of sustainability.
Totally, yeah.
They're living in balance,
Yeah, they're in tune.
true balance with nature. Take what they need and move on.
Exact.
Give it time to regenerate. What does that do, though?
Right.
To their sense of community, their belongings?
Well, I mean, even because of that, they have this incredibly strong sense of community and cooperation.
Yeah.
Sharing is everything to them. And you think about it, their possessions have to be,
Minimal.
they got to carry it all.
Yeah.
It really challenges, the way we think about ownership. And
Or modern ideas. Our modern ideas of stuff.
yeah.
Speaking of challenging our modern ideas, their social structure.
Oh, yeah.
The article talks about them being egalitarian. What does that even look like? How do you make decisions? Well, it's amazing. So, they don't have formal leaders. We would think of
No chiefs, no kings, no presidents.
nothing. Decisions are made by consensus. They'll have these, informal gatherings, and everyone just talks it out.
It's so weird.
And they have ways of resolving conflicts through discussion and mediation.
They must be really good at communication.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, and the emphasis is always on keeping the group harmony. This isn't just a political system. It's everything. It's how they live.
It's their whole way of life.
Right.
Which is
so different from us.
so different. It makes you wonder
Doesn't it?
what we could learn
how could we?
from them
Right.
about resolving our own conflicts.
Yeah.
And
Building community.
and building a better sense of community. I mean,
Absolutely. I think it really challenges us to rethink our ideas of leadership and social organization in general.
yeah, for sure. The article also mentions their survival skills.
Yeah.
Like how they hunt with bows and arrows and how they make fire. And it's not just oh, that's primitive.
Right.
It's a deep understanding of their environment.
Exactly.
And how to use what they have.
A mastery that's passed down through generations. I mean, think about fire making.
Yeah.
Creating fire from just friction.
It's incredible.
It's not just practical, It's like a connection to the elements.
To their ancestors.
To their ancestors.
Yeah.
It's essential for survival. It's it makes you think, could we do that if we had to?
What would happen if our technology just disappeared?
It's humbling.
And we had to figure it out.
It really is.
Yeah. But their way of life, it's not all sunshine and roses.
No, of course not.
They're facing so much pressure from the modern world.
Yeah.
People encroaching on their land.
Their hunting grounds are shrinking.
Yeah. It's sad. It's a reminder
Yeah.
that we need to respect indigenous cultures,
Rights. Yeah.
their rights,
Absolutely.
and protect their ways of life.
It's so valuable. What they offer, it's a unique perspective on human history
Yeah.
and our relationship with nature.
So as we kind of wrap up here, What are your, biggest takeaways from all this?
I keep coming back to that sustainability.
Yeah.
Living in harmony, taking only what's needed, leaving no trace.
Yeah.
And that egalitarian society, it's just it's such an alternative
Yeah.
to our systems,
Yeah.
the hierarchy, the competition.
Yeah. I'm really struck by their resilience
Oh, me too.
and resourcefulness.
Yeah.
It makes you realize we can adapt
We can adapt to
anything
if we have to.
if we have to. And that maybe, just maybe, we can learn from them
We have so much to learn.
about how to build a better future
Yeah, a more sustainable one,
Yeah.
a more equitable one.
for everyone and for the planet.
Yeah.
What can we take from the Hadzabe
Yeah,
and use it to make the world a better place?
that's the question, isn't it?
That's the question.